Hey guys, it's Amanda, Miss Dolly. I haven't been on in a long time, so I figured I would update you. I'm almost at my 2-year post-op, which will be in September. Kind of wanted to do a couple year overview and maybe offer a few tips for anybody that's new or even people that are post-op and just want some tips. Alright, so I'm a year and 9 months out. I weigh 150 pounds. It fluctuates from 150 to 149 to 151. So I'm assuming that's water weight. I went from a size 28 to now a size 8. And a size 4X shirt down to a size small. Some things are extra small. And my highest weight was 304 pounds. Sorry, I'm kind of all over. So the first area I wanted to talk about of some things that I do, I work out Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then I usually try one thing on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, just depending. I really enjoy boot camp class, which is like a CrossFit type class, spin class, and then I do spin class 2 times a week, boot camp once. And then usually on the weekend, I'll either run a 5K or just go to the gym and do the stair climber and the treadmill. So that's kind of what I do for working out. Somebody had asked me if I had any complications from the gastric bypass. And the only complication, which I really wouldn't consider it a complication, was in May I had to have my gallbladder taken out. I had passed over 4 stones in 2 years. And finally the last stone I think just was too big and it got stuck, and so they took it out and it came back diseased, so it was no good anyways. So after that I'm feeling a lot better. The recovery time was probably, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks. I was still walking afterwards. I did a 5K that weekend after my surgery, so it wasn't too bad, and I finished it in 35 minutes, so that was pretty good. It was like my personal best. So definitely if you're having gallstones, to me the surgery was worth it. Some of my go-to foods. Every morning I have the plain Chobani Greek yogurt, and I top it with granola, which is bare-naked granola, which is low in sugar. It has 4 grams of sugar for like 1/4 of a cup, so it's not too bad. And if you've ever tried the plain Greek yogurt, it kind of tastes like sour cream. Some people even use it for sour cream. So I add two packets of Splenda to sweeten it up. So I find that the difference between plain and vanilla, the fat, the carb, the everything is more. So to me, it's worth getting the plain, adding 2 things of Splenda, and then adding granola. It's good. Another thing that I like, a tropical smoothie. I don't know if you have one near you, but they do make some low-fat smoothies, and you can get it with Splenda and whey protein. So I thoroughly enjoy that. If I go and I'm trying to help with out and about, because I do work in construction, so I can work anywhere from 10-hour days, sometimes longer. I do go to Subway on occasions and get a wheat 6-inch sub turkey. And what I do is I take the top of the bread off and just eat the bottom portion of the sub. And I usually can only eat 3/4 of the sub. I can't even eat the whole 6-inch. So another thing that I may eat, I eat a lot of chicken, steak, tuna sometimes. I enjoy frozen grapes during the summer, just kind of like a sweet treat. It's almost kind of like a frozen, I don't know, it's just a weird consistency when you freeze grapes. And then I still do the sugar-free popsicles, and occasionally as a family we'll make smoothies, which is all sugar-free, and it's just a nice little treat. Some non-scale victories. Having people not be able to recognize me that hasn't seen me since I lost all this weight, that's to me pretty big. It was hurtful at first, but then I realized I do look a lot different than I did 304 pounds, when I weighed 304 pounds. I have less anxiety on a plane, the whole seatbelt deal, being able to cross my legs, I can ride any ride on the on any amusement park, table or booth, it doesn't matter. Wearing shorts, you know, something that people may take for granted, but I didn't wear shorts for a long time. Now being able to wear them, it's kind of something I'm getting used to because I'm not used to wearing them, but I'm enjoying wearing them. Same thing with dresses. I'm down to a 10-minute mile. When I was 304 pounds, I still did walk a lake, which is 3 miles, and it would take me over an hour for 3 miles. So now I can usually do it within 30 to 35 minutes. Let's see. Just trying to go through my notes. Vitamins. I take my vitamins daily. I do the Celebrate vitamins. I do a B12 shot monthly. If you haven't tried it, to me it's worth it. It's one less pill, nose spray, whatever. All it is one injection. I put it in my thigh. When I was bigger, I would put it in my stomach, but now that my stomach's skin, it's hard to jab it in, so I just do it in my thighs. Not to mention there's muscle in my thigh, so it does. I know it's getting into a muscle. Drinks. The only thing I really drink is water, coffee once a day, maybe twice. Powerade Zero if I'm sweating a lot. Like I said, I'm in construction, so I might be out in the field. It is very hot here in Florida, so Powerade kind of puts back the electrolytes in. Occasionally unsweet iced tea, but for the most part, water. Just a few thoughts, maybe advice, I don't know what you could call this section. Always remember protein first. I still live by that. This journey is never over with. I will always have to live this healthy life. Losing weight was easy compared to maintaining. You know, you get so used to getting on that scale and thinking, oh, I lost 5 pounds. Well, now that I'm no longer losing weight, there is no excitement as far as that. So then you have to find other areas like creating muscle or just maintaining is exciting too. So, that was my next one. Slowly getting used to seeing the scale stay the same. My hair is starting to thicken again. The sides were really thin. They're still kind of thin, but it's starting to grow back, so there is hope. And I actually had extensions put in around Christmas, which helped wait for that period where hair was growing back. So extensions definitely are a possibility. I still wait an hour after eating before I drink. If it's hard for you to do that, sometimes maybe chewing gum. I know some people say that it's a no-no for gastric bypass. Well, that's if you swallow it. So if you're not good at chewing gum, I haven't swallowed gum probably since I was a kid, so I don't really worry about it. But if you find yourself, just wanting to take a drink, maybe just chew gum. I don't know. I very rarely drink alcohol. It makes me tired. It made me tired pre-op. So it kind of does the same thing for me, except one drink and I'm tired. I've tried wine, fresh strawberry daiquiris, Crystal Light margaritas. To me, I've never been a big drinker before or after, so alcohol really has never been real big on my list. So I am starting to notice the further out I am, the less sensitive I am to sugar, which is scary because that was one of the things I really enjoyed when I was big. I enjoyed sweets. So I constantly have to tell myself I am allergic to sugar, I cannot have sugar, and I think I went so long believing that I don't even try anymore. I mean, occasionally I might get cravings and have a few M&Ms, but I've never went the full-fledged one piece of cake or anything like that. And I also contribute that to working out. When you work out, it's very hard to eat bad, for me. I feel like if I'm going to spend an hour in the gym away from my kids or an hour in the gym, sweating, it's very hard for me to go home and eat crap or to the next day derail my diet, because to me, if you're going to work out, it doesn't make any sense to just counteract it with junk. So that's kind of how I live. So what's next for me? I've lost the weight, I work out, Next is plastic surgery. And unfortunately, I got a quote for $14,000. I don't have $14,000. I know it'll happen. It will. It needs to happen. Unfortunately, I've lost all this weight. I can't even really see the full results, maybe, because all I see is skin. And it's only in my front section. My whole lower stomach is just skin. My top part is skin. So it'll be nice to get that taken care of. Also, I dedicate most of my days, when I can, any large person that I do come into contact, I kind of try to find a way to talk to them and just let them know that there's hope. Because if I would have been told 2 years ago that I was going to be this size, I would have told you were crazy. It was not possible. How many diets had I tried and I failed? And that puts me into my next thing, is some advice. It's easy to think that you will fail at weight loss surgery. After all, most diets I tried, I did fail. And the biggest thing is just to stick with it and follow the rules. If you stick with it, you follow the rules, you'll lose the weight. So, when I got this surgery, I continually questioned myself probably for the first couple months of, well, why did I do this? I can't have sugar anymore. It's something that forced me to be good. And that's what I needed. I needed this lifestyle change that made it where I couldn't have sugar, where, I could eat less portions, and it more or less took the temptations away and helped me not have to worry about those things and more work on my brain, while the other things kind of fell into place because they had to. Now, once you get 2 years post-op, you can start eating more, so you still have to stick to those basics. If not, you're going to stretch out your stomach, and then you're back to 304 pounds. So, another suggestion will be to try new things, find things that are healthy that you like. I'm real bad about getting stuck on one thing, like chicken breast for lunch for like 2 months, and then I just get burnt out on chicken. So I kind of try to spice it up some. Find a form of exercise you like. The big thing of why I am able to work out anywhere from 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes 5, I found things that I like. I like group fitness. Spin class is fun to me. And I like to be with people, and I like to sweat with people and see them push themselves, which pushes me. I also like to see the results. That's another thing. The boot camp class is a very tough class, but I see muscles. I see, a shaped butt. I see triceps. My thighs are starting to become real muscular. Those kind of things, results that you see after you've lost weight, it's a whole new level. How much bigger and not bigger, probably more defined can I make my, biceps? How much more defined can I do this? That kind of thing. And once I get my plastic surgery, then I can start working on my stomach more. That's one area that I really have a hard time working because I know I'll never see it, which maybe isn't a good idea. I don't know. So there's so many alternatives. There's CrossFit. That's one big thing right now. It's 45 minutes of just nonstop, no breaks, working out. So that's something I really enjoy doing. I probably would go to CrossFit if I could afford it, but the boot camp class is the next best thing. Bike riding with your kids. Sign up for 5Ks or marathons. A lot of times when you sign up for these things, you're more likely to train because you pay $35, which is probably the low end for a 5K, up to 40, 50, Not only is it for a good cause, but it will motivate you to work out, so when you do your 5K, you can do it. So, I think signing yourself up for stuff like that will encourage you to keep going. So, that's about all I have. I definitely do not regret having the gastric bypass. It's the best thing that's happened to me health-wise. I have a very low blood pressure. All my blood works good. I mean, I feel like I've done a complete 360. And I would contribute a lot of my success to the weight loss surgery community. You guys have been awesome. If you guys have any questions, please, I would love to pay it forward. You know, everybody helped me when I had questions. So here I am, 1 month, 1 year, 9 months, and just still going strong. You know, living the life, sticking to the rules, and that's about it. Well, it was good talking with you guys. I hope you like my video. Maybe you pull something from it. Make sure that if you have any questions, just comment, okay? See you guys.